Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Emily English Daily, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Emily.
Hello, Emily. Hi, everyone. It is so wonderful to be here with all of you for another warm and friendly conversation.
You know, family is honestly one of the first things people ask about when they meet someone new in English.
That is so true. Whether you are sitting in a coffee shop, meeting a new coworker, or chatting with someone on a plane, the question always comes up.
But let me ask you this. When someone asks, "Do you have any brothers or sisters?" do you just give a short answer and then go completely silent?
Oh, yes, I have heard that from so many of our students. They say, "I have one brother," and then the conversation just stops there.
Exactly. And that is because they don't know the natural phrases to keep talking about the people they love the most.
Well, don't worry at all, because today we are going to fix that together.
That's right. By the end of this episode, you will know exactly how to describe your family, talk about their personalities, and share sweet stories that make people smile.
And don't miss our practice conversation at the end of the episode. It is the perfect way to prepare for your next real-life chat.
So, Tom, where should we start? Which family words should our listeners learn first?
I think we should start with the word immediate family. That sounds a little formal, but it is actually very useful.
Immediate family means the people who live with you or who are closest to you.
So who exactly is in the immediate family, Emily?
You have your parents, which is your mother and your father, and your siblings, which means your brothers and sisters.
Yes, and sometimes people also include grandparents in the immediate family if they live in the same house.
Exactly. But most of the time, immediate family just means mom, dad, brothers, and sisters.
And what about the rest, the cousins, aunts, uncles, and grandparents who live in other cities?
That group is called your extended family. Extended family includes cousins, aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, and grandparents.
So if someone asks me about my family, I can just say, I come from a small immediate family, but I have a big extended family.
That is perfect. That sounds natural, warm, and very clear.
Now let's talk about how to describe your parents. What is a nice way to introduce them, Emily?
You can simply say, "My mother is named," or "My father's name is," to start.
Yes, and if you want to add a sweet detail, you can say something like, "My mom is the heart of our home."
The heart of our home. Ooh, I love that phrase. It sounds so loving and respectful.
It really does. You can also describe their personalities. For example, "My father is a very hard-working man."
And you can describe your mom with phrases like, "My mother is the most caring person I know."
Beautifully said. And what if someone asks what your parents do for a job? How do you answer that smoothly?
You can say, "My father works as a mechanic," or "My mother is a teacher at a local school."
Yes, works as is the perfect phrase when you want to describe someone's profession. It sounds polite and clear.
And you can also use the phrase, "My dad runs his own business." Runs his own business means he's the boss of his company.
That is such a useful phrase. Now let's talk about siblings. How do we describe brothers and sisters naturally?
You can start by saying, "I have one older brother and one younger sister." Older and younger are the key words here.
Or you can say, "I am the oldest of 3 children," or "I am the middle child in my family."
Middle child, that is a classic family word. Everyone knows exactly what that means.
Yes, and if you are the youngest, you can say, "I am the baby of the family."
The baby of the family. That sounds so sweet.
It really does. Now, how can we describe their personalities in a fun way?
You can use simple phrases like, "My sister is very outgoing and loves to talk to everyone."
And you can say, "My brother is a bit shy, but he's incredibly kind and loyal."
Those are such lovely descriptions. Listeners, you can borrow these exact phrases today.
What about spouses, Emily? How do people talk about husbands and wives in English?
The most common word is spouse, but in daily conversation, people just say husband, wife, or partner.
Yes, partner is a very modern and friendly word. It works for both married and unmarried couples.
Exactly. You can say, my husband and I have been married for 10 years.
Or, my partner and I love to travel together on the weekends.
That sounds so warm and natural. Now, what about children? How do we talk about them?
You can say, I have a son and a daughter, or simply, I have 2 kids.
Kids is the casual, everyday word that everyone uses with friends.
Yes, kids is perfect. And if you don't have children, you can just say, I don't have kids yet. Remember the power of the word yet.
That tiny word changes everything. It keeps the conversation open and positive.
Now, let's talk about extended family, because this is where it gets really interesting.
Right. We have grandparents, which is grandma and grandpa, or grandmother and grandfather if you want to sound a little more formal.
And aunts and uncles are your parents' sisters and brothers. Their children are your cousins.
So I can say, I have 4 cousins on my mother's side and 2 cousins on my father's side.
Perfect. That is such a clear way to explain a big family.
And nieces and nephews are the children of your brothers and sisters.
So if I want to say I have a young nephew, I can just say, my nephew is only 5 years old and he loves dinosaurs.
That is adorable. I can already picture him running around with toy dinosaurs.
And nieces are the female version. My niece just started college this fall.
Such an exciting moment. Now, Tom, I think it is time for us to slow down and revisit some key vocabulary.
You know what that means? Everybody, it is time for our favorite vocabulary spotlight, pocket words.
That's right. These are 4 super useful words from today's family episode that you should put right into your mental pocket and take with you into your next conversation.
I am ready, Emily. What is our very first pocket word for today?
Our first word is immediate. Let's say that one more time for the ear.
Immediate.
Clear. Immediate family means the closest family members, like your parents, siblings, and sometimes your spouse or children.
Exactly. For example, you could say, my immediate family lives in the same small town, so we see each other every weekend.
That is such a sweet example. What is our second pocket word, Tom?
Our second word is extended. Let's repeat that together.
Extended.
Extended family includes all your relatives outside the immediate family, such as grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins.
Right. You might say to a friend, every summer my entire extended family gets together for a big barbecue in the park.
That sounds like so much fun. Lots of laughter and good food. What is our third pocket word today, Emily?
Our third word is sibling. Let's say it again.
Sibling.
A sibling is a brother or a sister. It's a more formal and inclusive word than just saying brother or sister.
For example, I have 2 siblings, and they are both older than me.
That is a great sentence for a more professional or school setting. What is our fourth and final pocket word, Tom?
Our fourth word is upbringing. Let's repeat that nice long word.
Upbringing.
Upbringing is the way a child is raised and the values they learn from their parents and family environment.
Oh, that is a beautiful and meaningful word. Can you give us an example, Tom?
Of course, you could say, I had a very loving upbringing, and I am so grateful for the values my parents taught me.
Those are 4 incredible words that will make your English sound so much more mature and thoughtful.
Now that we have these great words in our pocket, Emily, let's polish up our sentences.
Oh yes, it is time for our next fun segment, Smooth it out.
This is where we take a simple learner sentence and upgrade it so it sounds much smoother, more natural, and just like a native speaker.
Curious. Let's look at our first learner sentence today. Imagine you meet someone new and you say, "My family is 4 people." How can we smooth that out?
Saying, "my family is 4 people" is a little bit too direct, almost like counting inventory in a store.
Exactly. To sound warmer, you can say, "I come from a small family of 4," or "There are 4 of us in my family."
Oh, I love that. I come from a small family of 4. That sounds so much friendlier and more natural.
It really does. What about introducing your dad? Some learners say, "My father is a man who works in a hospital." How do we upgrade that?
Instead of the long and clunky phrase, let's smooth it out to, "My father works at the hospital downtown." Short, clear, and confident.
My father works at the hospital downtown. That is so smooth. You don't need all the extra words. The listener already knows he's a man and a father.
Exactly. And let's do one more. What if a learner wants to say their sister is funny, so they say, "My sister is comedy person"?
Comedy person. That is a very creative try, but it's not quite the right phrase in English.
We can smooth it out to, "My sister has a great sense of humor," or simply, "My sister is really funny and always makes me laugh."
My sister has a great sense of humor. That is such a beautiful and natural phrase to use. People will love hearing that.
Yes, small upgrades like those make a huge difference.
And now it is time to put everything together.
That's right, everyone. It is time for our real-life practice conversation.
In this dialogue, Tom and I will role-play a realistic conversation between 2 new friends meeting for the first time at a community event. Notice how we use today's phrases, questions, and pocket words in action.
I will be the friendly new neighbor, and Emily will be the welcoming host. Let's listen.
Hi there. You must be new to the neighborhood. I am Emily. Welcome to the community center.
Hi, Emily. Yes, I just moved in last month. My name is Tom. It is so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Tom. So tell me, do you have a big family back home?
Yes, I do. I come from a small immediate family, but my extended family is quite large. I have 2 siblings, an older brother and a younger sister.
That is wonderful. Are your parents still living in your hometown?
Yes, they are. My mother is a teacher at a local elementary school, and my father runs his own small bakery.
Oh, wow, a bakery. That is so cool. My father works as a carpenter, so I totally understand how hardworking dads can be.
That is amazing. Do you have any kids yourself, Emily?
Not yet. My partner and I are thinking about it for the future. We have 2 lovely dogs instead.
Oh, dogs are the best. I am the baby of the family, so I am very close with my older brother. He's a bit shy, but he has the biggest heart.
It sounds like you had a very loving upbringing, Tom.
I really did, and I'm so grateful for the values they taught me. Family is everything to me.
And cut. Wow, Tom, that was such a warm and natural conversation. I think our listeners are totally ready to talk about their own families now.
Thank you, Emily. And to all of our amazing listeners, see how simple and heartwarming family conversations can be when you use these patterns?
You really don't need to use complicated grammar or huge words when you talk about your family. Just be warm. Use these simple phrases and share from your heart.
That is the absolute truth. You are going to do so great in your next conversation.
Thank you so much for spending your time learning with us today.
Yes, thank you, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe to Emily English Daily. Give this video a big thumbs up and leave us a comment about your family.
Keep practicing your English every single day. Have a wonderful time with your loved ones, and we will see you right back here next time. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. See you next time.